Have you ever felt that subtle whisper telling you the path you're on isn't truly yours? So many of us spend our lives pursuing what other people call success, only to find ourselves feeling completely adrift, without any real joy. We chase that external validation, that pat on the back, but it leaves an emptiness that no achievement can ever seem to fill. But what if true success isn't about the destination others set for you? What if it's about the journey you create for yourself, guided by the compass of your own heart? This is a story about finding that compass. It begins with a young man named Sam, who had just graduated from high school, standing at a huge crossroads, with college applications staring him in the face. Sam felt this deep hesitation. He watched all his friends rushing into different degrees, all driven by this intense fear of being left behind. But Sam felt a different kind of fear, the fear of choosing a path he didn't love, of spending years learning something that wouldn't ignite his soul. One evening, he finally confided in his father. "Dad," Sam confessed, I just don't know what to do. I don't feel passionate about anything in particular." His father, a man of quiet wisdom, listened patiently and then smiled. "Sam," he began, "education isn't just about passing exams or getting a degree. It's about discovering who you are, what makes you truly come alive. Before you commit to anything, I want you to do something for me. Go out and meet 3 truly successful people. Listen to their stories, not just what they achieved, but how they got there." Sam was intrigued by the idea. His very first meeting was with a man named Mr. Harris, a renowned marathon runner who is now a successful entrepreneur. Mr. Harris wasn't always a runner. In fact, he started his career as a highly paid accountant. He had the fancy office, the big salary everything society told him he should want. But inside, he felt like he was suffocating. Every day felt the same, a monotonous cycle of numbers and spreadsheets. He was good at his job, but it brought him zero fulfillment. One day, while watching a marathon on TV, he felt an unexpected spark. He saw the runners, their faces a mix of exhaustion and pure determination, and he felt a pull he couldn't explain. So, he started running. At first, it was just a few miles after work. It was hard, and his body ached, but with every step, he felt more alive than he ever had behind his desk. Running became his escape, then his passion, and eventually, his purpose. He left his accounting career, started a coaching business for runners, and built a community around the sport he loved. "Success, Sam," Mr. Harris told him, "isn't about what you have. It's about doing what makes you feel like you're truly living." Next, Sameth Signoranchun, a celebrated artist whose paintings were famous for their vibrant, emotional energy. Her studio was a beautiful, chaotic mess of canvases and colors. Miss Chun told Sam that, growing up, her parents had pushed her toward a career in medicine. They wanted a stable, respectable future for her. For a while, she tried. She took science classes. She studied hard, but her heart wasn't in it. Her notebooks were filled with more doodles and sketches than scientific formulas. The pressure to please her family was immense, and it almost broke her. She finally reached a point where she couldn't pretend anymore. With a trembling heart, she showed her parents her art, pouring out her soul and explaining that this was her true calling. It wasn't an easy conversation. There were arguments and tears, but seeing her undeniable passion, they eventually, reluctantly, gave her their blessing. Her journey as an artist was filled with financial struggles and constant self-doubt. There were times she barely had enough money for paint, but she never gave up. "The path to your passion is rarely easy," Miss Chun explained, her eyes sparkling, "but the struggle is part of the story. It makes the final masterpiece so much more beautiful. Your work becomes authentic when it comes from your soul, not from someone else's expectations." Sam's final meeting was with an elderly gentleman, Mr. Thompson, a retired school janitor who was known throughout his community for his incredible kindness and the beautiful garden he tended behind the school. He wasn't rich or famous by any worldly standard. He lived a simple life. But as he spoke to Sam, his face glowed with a profound sense of peace and contentment. He found joy in the small things. A student's smile, the first bloom of spring in his garden, a friendly conversation with a teacher. He told Sam, "I've seen a lot of people come and go through these halls. The ones who seemed the happiest you weren't always the ones with the most important jobs or the most money. They were the ones who were kind, who found purpose in helping others, and who appreciated the beauty in each day. He explained that he never dreamed of being a janitor, but he found purpose in creating a clean, safe, and beautiful environment for children to learn. His work, though humble, had a direct, positive impact on others. Every single day. Success, Mr. Thompson said softly, is about the richness you feel inside, not the riches you have in the bank. With these 3 stories echoing in his mind, Sam returned home. He finally understood what his father meant. Success wasn't a one-size-fits-all formula. It wasn't about becoming a runner, an artist, or a janitor. It was about finding the thing that made you feel alive, the path that felt authentic to you, and the work that gave you a sense of inner peace and purpose. He realized his fear wasn't about choosing the wrong major. It was about not listening to his own heart. The journey ahead was still uncertain, but for the first time, Sam wasn't scared. He was excited. He was ready to stop trying to live someone else's dream and start discovering his own. What about you? Are you living your own story, or are you a character in someone else's? Thank you for watching. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires you to live your most authentic life.